About literally a couple hours ago, my boss sent me an email. He sent me an angry email about my performance at work. He told me, see, I'm a dishwasher at this place, okay? Right now it's my part-time job that I do on the side of my college, right? And my boss, he sends me this email, this long-winded email about my responsibilities not being done because I didn't take out the trash. That's what happened. And guess what? The trash isn't even my responsibility. It falls back on somebody else. And there's a bunch of other things that he was talking about too, but that's the premise of it. Basically, him spitting on me when it's not even my fault. And I'm sat here and I'm faced with a dilemma. Normally, if somebody disrespects you like that and they go crazy and they go off on you, you're gonna defend yourself, right? You're gonna say and point out the discrepancies, right? The issues in their reasoning. Point out the issues and what's going on there. But in corporate America, that's not the right move. The best thing you can do is actually suck up to your boss and use them as a recommendation for your next job and quit on good terms. Isn't that weird? Because we know that you want to leave on good terms. You want a good reputation with your employers. So the best thing that you can do is leave on good terms. Basically lie to their face. Tell them that everything was okay when it wasn't, because you're scared of getting a bad recommendation. That's the world we live in. You have to suck up to your superiors because they are your superiors. Your boss, you have to be nice to them no matter what. Even if they're in the wrong, you still need to suck up to that. Even when it's outright disrespectful, the way they treat you. That's so weird to me. And it doesn't feel right. Imagine, the version of you, the most authentic, fulfilled version of you. Do you want to be tossed around like that? Treated so replaceably, with such little importance. Like you're not a human. Because that's how it feels. I mean, they advertise their corporate environment like we're all a big happy family. Like, at the workplace, we all treat each other like we love each other. But it's not like that. That's the persona that's put out for the media. How it really is, the relationship is, I use you for a paycheck and you use me for my work. That's the real relationship. There's nothing more to it. Very rarely there is. But the relationship is, I use you for a paycheck and you use me for my services. That's the real relationship that you have with your employer. There's no, we're friends and we're happy family and yeah, I high five you, you high five me, we're awesome, we're friends. No, it's not like that. It never has been. That's all a persona. And it feels weird. If you start your own thing, a little business, if you do your own business, you don't have to deal with that. You get to be your own employer. And you get to be just to your own employees. You don't have to be the person that runs the corporate America, because you can have a business that's different. This video is kind of a message to the future entrepreneurs of America. You don't need to be like that. I hope that in the success that you eventually find, because I know you will, I believe in you. You are going to find success. You are going to do the hard habits. You are going to work hard and fulfill your goals because that's why you're here, right? But when you do that, I hope you have the humility to look at your employees from an eye-to-eye level instead of looking at them from the top of the ladder. I hope that when you become an employer, you can look at your employees and you can look at them with respect, dignity, humility, and the fact that they're an actual human and that you acknowledge that. I hope that you can do that. Because it's really a hard place to live in. Like you hate having a bad boss. And us as humans, once we get used to the good life, it's easy to get complacent and it's easy to start losing yourself when you have that sort of power. Humility is really important. You need to stay humble, okay? Don't end up like my boss, bro. Don't end up like my boss, bro. He doesn't know the first thing of what's happening in his restaurant. It's crazy. But you don't need to be like that. And when you look at a situation like this, of what happened to me today, right? Literally just a couple hours ago, I can look at that and introspect, right? Have some introspection. Be like, damn, that happened. He treated me that way. But you know what? What can I do to better myself for the next time? What can I do to deal with assholes like this in a more productive manner? What can I do to better myself from the situation? Because I can't control what happens to me, but I can control my reaction. And when you think about it like that, when you break things down like that, not only does this work out as a motivation for me to work on my goals and fulfill them so I don't have to deal with this bullshit, but also it works as a lesson learned. You know, the universe always finds its way to teach us things. I think that's always so interesting. But just know when you make it up there, because I know you will, stay humble. Be nice to your employees. Treat everybody with kindness, with humility. Because chances are they'll pay it back. Because chances are you're making their life so much better. Like when you think about how easy it is to just be a little bit more kind. Just a little bit. It's so easy. Just a little good morning. A little how are you doing? A little, hey, you're doing good work out here. I see you grinding this shit out. You're doing good work. A little pat on the back maybe. That goes such a long way for so many people. And it's the people that don't hear those things that really need to hear them. It's the people that you don't expect to not have to hear those things that really need to hear them. And you can make a big difference just by doing that. Anyway, that's what I learned from this. Stick around. Maybe you'll like some of the other things I say on here. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.